Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Josh Cherney, Boys Town's representative in the UK. I'm here at the school in our music room, which I'll talk about a little later on. But first, I want to thank you for coming together and participating in this event. For those of you who don't know, the British Friends of Boys Town have been hosting the Choral Festival now for 13 years, where Jewish schools from across the UK come together in song for Boys Town. Thank you again for participating today, and I want to make a special thank you to our gold sponsors, the Regatta Outdoors and their affiliate companies, and to Suzanne and Matthew Weiniger. And also to thank our silver sponsors, the Laufer family and the Max Barney Foundation. I also want to say a huge thank you to our event sponsors from Sydney, Australia, the Aura Fund, headed by Carol Pillemer and Dean Weinbrun.
The Aura Fund is so proud to sponsor the International Choral Festival and the fantastic work that BTJ does for such an amazing group of kids. To learn more about how we are able to support amazing organizations like BTJ, visit aurafund.com.au.
Today we are united, showing no matter how fragile life may seem or how far apart we may be, our nation still comes together, united to help those less fortunate. At Boys Town, we take boys from disadvantaged backgrounds and we unlock their potential to help them become integral members of Israeli society. We'll hear more about the school later on, but now let's dive right into the show. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts as we fly over to the UK for our first act. Get ready to put your hands in the air for this special performance from Hertsmere Jewish Primary School. Hertsmere have been a part of this event since the early days, and we're so grateful that they're able to be a part of it this year. It gives me great pleasure to present Hertsmere. Wasn't that fantastic? Now we're going to zoom into London to hear from Saks Morasha Jewish Primary School. We're very lucky to have two short and beautiful songs from them today. Over to you, Saks Morasha. Well, I'm sure you'll agree that was a very sweet performance, wasn't it? And now we head over to Matilda Marks Kennedy in London.
Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. We love Shabbat, we love it a lot. It comes every week, ready or not. Shabbat is a pleasure, a treasure from above. Yes, we love Shabbat, Shabbat we love. Shabbat all around the world. For every Jewish boy and girl. Yom Yisrael, Orav v'Simcha. Orav v'Simcha. Shabbat menucha. Yom Yisrael, Orav v'Simcha. Shabbat, Shabbat menucha. Shabbat, Shabbat menucha. Yebane, Yebane, Yebane HaMikdash. Itzion, Itzion, Itzion Temala. Yebane, Yebane, Yebane HaMikdash. Itzion, Itzion, Itzion Temala. B'shana shechadash, uvenana na'aleh. B'shana shechadash, uvenana na'aleh. Shabbat Shalom, 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 Shabbat shalom.
For our next act, we head over to Naima Jewish Primary School, who are connected to the Spanish and Portuguese Jewish community in England, which has been around since 1657. I give you Naima.
We are building a loving world. We are building, we are building a loving
One we wish to be a part, one would be part of something that is so much stronger. Why are we silent in our pain? Why don't we join to see a change? Something that will bring us closer. Life's better when you're with your brother. Let us all stand up for each other. Watch our struggles fade away. Let's create a brighter day. Now's the time to come together. We can bridge the gap forever. You and I must pave the way. Make our world a better place. Life's better when you're with your brother. Let us all stand up for each other. Watch our struggles fade away. Let's create a brighter day. Now's the time to come together. We can bridge the gap forever. You and I must pave the way. Make our world a better place.
I know that you're feeling so alone, but I'll make your troubles be my own. Picking all those broken pieces,
Building you up to find your strength. You can be confident again. See all of the good I'm seeing. Let's celebrate with your brother. Let us all stand up for each other. Watch our struggles fade away. Let's create a brighter day. Now's the time to come together. We can bridge the gap forever. You and I must pave the way. Make our world a better place. Life's better when you're with your brother. Let us all stand up for each other. Watch our struggles fade away. Let's create a brighter day. Now's the time to come together. We can bridge the gap forever. You and I must pave the way. Make our world a better place. Life's better when you're with your brother. Let us all stand up for each other. Watch our struggles fade away. Let's create a brighter day. Now's the time to come together. We can bridge the gap forever. You and I must pave the way. Make our world a better place. Life's better when you're with your brother. Let us all stand up for each other. Watch our struggles fade away. Let's create a brighter day. Now's the time to come together. We can bridge the gap forever. You and I must pave the way. Make our world a better place. Life's better when you're with your brother. Let us all stand up for each other. Watch our struggles fade away. Let's create
are building a loving world. We are building, we are building a loving world.
Well, that was a wonderful way to round off our contributions from the UK. Just before we head over to Hong Kong, here's a short video about the school from the Amazon Prime series Tech Talk.
Many of us take technology for granted, yet there are some who have had a much harder start in life, and it's the technology that provides them this window of opportunity. We took a visit to a special location in Jerusalem called Boys Town, which was established as a school for underprivileged boys following World War II, and has helped thousands who have had a rough start in life to find a safe haven and prosperous future.
So I'm here with Professor Stuart Stanton. He's the chair of the British Friends of Boys Town, Jerusalem. Hi, Professor Stanton.
Pleased to meet you.
Tell us about this wonderful school. When was it set up?
It was set up by Rabbi Lynchner in 1948 for the refugees, the boys from the Holocaust. It's an Orthodox school, but it focuses on secular education, particularly on technology.
Fantastic. So how is the school funded? I mean, you've got 1,000 kids here. You're paying for them to eat, to sleep and to study. So where does that
The
funding
government funds about 50%, and the rest is by donations, much, of course, coming from the United States, also now from England and also from Australia.
So tell us a little about this technology education. Tell us a little bit about what the kids learn here and the futures they have ahead of them.
They have a college of technology here for the 18 to 20-year-olds, and then for 20 to 22-year-olds, they're associated with the Jerusalem College of Technology. This includes a lot of work on robotics, and they have an enormous success with robotics teams here. And basically technology, looking at the ways of doing things differently, more advanced.
As I understand, they get the chance for a path to a career here, which is one of the
Yes.
main things. It's not just you help them at the time where they're desolate and lost for hope, but it's really about giving them the opportunity to feed themselves and help themselves going forwards in the future.
They can go into the army at the age of 18, or they can study technology here for a further 2 years, or they can do an additional 2 years, making it 4 years, at the Jerusalem College of Technology and obtain a degree, and then go into the army. Once they come out of the army, they are a host of professions that are open to them. And if you look at the list of alumni, you'll see where the school has made its mark. Medical profession, legal profession, teaching profession, dental profession. And the school is unique in providing not just 3 meals a day and the kind of technology which they learn, but the social support, the pastoral support, which is so important for these boys.
It's a very impactful vision and activities that you guys carry out here, and the resources you provide for the local area and boys that come from distressed houses is priceless. It's really a wonderful opportunity to come to a place filled with love and support and education. And as we've seen with the alumni, you know, people stay part of the Boys Town Club until they get into their very older years.
Well, many of the boys come back after their army service and mix with their old friends and with the teachers here.
Keep up the wonderful work that you're doing.
Thank you
It was
very
lovely
much.
to meet you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And we'll certainly be following to see one of the wonderful things that the boys are discovering and innovating here at Boys Town.
As you can see, I'm here at our music room at the school, which provides an outlet, a creative outlet, to many of our boys who are able to find themselves, and it gives them confidence. We have many such extracurricular programs at the school, and these all complement their regular studies, giving them that extra boost to go ahead and succeed. Let's now jet off to Hong Kong, to the Carmel Elementary School.
Ni hao, hi, and welcome to Carmel School.
We are so grateful that you're able to be part of this event, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce Carmel. Well, that was very special. Just before we head over to Australia, I want to share a couple of short testimonies from our boys with you.
My name is Dogan Middledorf. I studied at Boys Town for 2 years. I graduated in June 2019. So I'm in the technology brigade. I'm an electronic engineer on APCs and tanks. My goal after the Army is to go back to school and finish a full degree because I only did 2 years here, so hopefully I'll get a full degree afterwards. Something really important about Boys Town, something I felt really connected to, was the warmthness of the place and the teachers and the caring. Like after hours, if you ever needed help, people are always here to help you. People will get your back if what you need, if it's school related, not school related, army related, not army related. Like they're always there to get your back.
So I came from an ultra-Orthodox family, and on the one hand, we had financial challenges, and because my mom is a single parent. On the other end, I had career challenges. I mean, I knew only basic arithmetics. I didn't know English at all. They actually gave me a tutor for, you see, everything that I felt. If I felt there was a gap, they actually give me a tutor that would help me to learn what I didn't know. And it was amazing. Yeah, it became more natural, it became more easy to advance, to be a regular student. And with that come the school activities. We had the robotics club, which was, I mean, it was amazing. Today I'm serving as a partner in the IDF, and I know that I could only done that because, I mean, it's only thanks to Boys Town Jerusalem. It's only thanks to, I mean, the great help I got from my teachers that actually helped me they actually guide me to the future I want. I mean, it wasn't only about the academic skills, it wasn't only about, you know, the academic achievements. It was more of what do you want to have in the future? How do you get there? How do we help you to achieve that? And yeah, it was amazing.
Right, now let's get back on the plane and head down under.
Hi, my name's Ilana Kaplan. I'm the Australian Development Coordinator for Boys Town Jerusalem. The Australian Friends of Boys Town Jerusalem is a new kid on the block, having only been incorporated in 2018. And in that short period of time, we're thrilled to have made such great friends so far away. It's my absolute pleasure to introduce our Australian participants, both of which hold a dear place in my heart. We're grateful to both of them for insisting on participating in this awesome event, despite the difficulties with timing of school holidays down under. Unable to re-record and practice, both schools have submitted pre-recorded songs. Mount Sinai College is a modern Orthodox day school in Sydney, Australia. It caters for 2-year-olds through to the end of primary school. This evening, Mount Sinai is performing a medley of songs, including We Will by Jim Papoulis. This song uses English and Swahili to send a message that we must send the best part of ourselves into the future through our children. It's a beautiful song of hope that was written as a result of 9/11. Thank you, Mount Sinai, and Ilana Shatari, the music coordinator and teacher. We welcome and introduce the students of Mount Sinai College.
As we wake from this dream, will we see another day? Is there hope? Is there
Thank you, Mount Sinai. That was absolutely beautiful. Our next school is KTC, or Keseh Torah College. KTC is an Orthodox day school in Sydney, Australia, which provides a Torah true education along with a rigorous general studies program. It caters for 1-year-olds through to graduation. KTC is performing Avinu Malkeinu this evening. Avinu Malkeinu is a beloved element of the High Holy Day service, as well as being recited on fast days throughout the year. This last year has shown us that life is completely out of our control. Coronavirus has struck every corner of the world. Life is precious and unity is paramount. There has never been a more appropriate time to ask God for mercy. Avinu Malkeinu. Thank you to KTC and Roy Steinman, the principal of KTC. Here is the KTC Boys Choir.
Avinu Malkeinu.
Well, that was quite something. You're probably wondering why I'm standing by a 3D printer. Well, this is a magical printer that transforms lives. Like Benji, who struggled with his studies, until his teacher noticed that when given space and freedom, he thrives. He gave him the keys to the lab, and Benji could be found late at night teaching himself how to use this advanced machine. He then went on to teach his peers and even his teachers how to use it. This had a positive and incredible effect on his studies, helping him to pass his matriculation exams last year with flying colours. It's the care and attention of our staff that enables boys like Benji to succeed. Helping boys like Benji is only possible thanks to you and our supporters. Now more than ever, we are desperate for your help. To provide a bright future for our boys, please do get in touch or visit our website in your respective country for more information on how you can be involved. And now a word from the chairman of the British Friends.
On behalf of the British Friends of Boys Town Jerusalem, I'd like to bestow an enormous vote of thanks to all those who have been involved in putting together this event. Despite the current crazy times, everyone was still determined to continue with one of our flagship events of the year. And the big advantage of holding it online as opposed to live meant that we were able to go global with choirs performing tonight from the UK, Australia, USA and Hong Kong, all of whom were absolutely marvellous, as indeed were our own boys from the school. Magnificent though that was, I think that we all agree that please God next year we hope and pray that everything will be back to normal and that we can enjoy and dance to the music live. Thank you to all those who signed in to watch. Thank you to all those who donated. The school has kept going spectacularly through such a tough time. It really is such a special place and deserves all the help that we can give it. Once again, kol hakavod lekulam.
We are so grateful to all of you for making this day possible. And I want to make a special thank you to Dana Middleman from Naima, who really saw the potential for this event from the onset and helped us put it all together. Thank you to all the teachers and choir directors and the Chazanim, of course, to Johnny Turgle and Stephen Lees, and to our own music director, Nir Cohen, who have made an extraordinary effort at such a challenging time to be a part of this. I also thank Max Bronstein of Hertsmere and Justin Kett of Sax Morasha for all that you have done to help make this day possible. Thank you. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the grand finale, where Jewish children have come together from across the world. We are grateful to the Hebrew Academy of Nassau County in the US and to Yeshiva College from South Africa for being a part of this special project. Oseh Shalom by Stephen Levy was recorded for Israel's 60th by the Shabbaton Choir, together with the Moriah Jewish Day School and featuring the late Rabbi Sachs. We are so excited to bring you this joint song in memory of the late Rabbi Sachs. And as he said, we want one thing above all, that there should be peace. Thank you so much for being a part of this day.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו, ואמרו אמן.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו, ואמרו אמן.
Shalom, Yisrael.